I lost my job at 56. Why I'm still thankful. Six months ago, losing my job felt like the end of something. Today, the week of Thanksgiving, I'm sitting here genuinely thankful it happened. I know how that sounds. I'm not talking about toxic positivity or pretending everything worked out perfectly. I'm talking about being thankful for my health, my family, for the people who stayed when everything changed. But there's more to it than that. Let me explain what I mean. What I feared losing: security, identity, purpose, direction, the foundation I'd built my identity on. What I actually lost: a job that no longer fit who I was becoming. The difference between those two things has been everything. Maybe you've experienced something similar, where what you thought would destroy you actually cleared space for what you didn't know you needed, where the thing you were holding on to so tightly was actually holding you back. I spent 11 years in that job, comfortable, predictable, safe, but somewhere along the way I had stopped growing. I'd stopped asking what I actually wanted. I was just maintaining. The space that opened up when that job disappeared revealed what was already waiting. This channel happened. A place to connect, to build something meaningful from scratch. 8 weeks ago, I had 80 subscribers. Today, we're over 2,400. That's not just numbers. That's people who found something valuable in these conversations. I got clarity about what actually matters at this stage of life. Not climbing ladders or impressing people who don't really know me, but creating something that helps, that connects, that matters. I had time to explore who I am beyond my job title. For the first time in decades, I could ask, what do I actually want to do with my time? Instead of, what do I have to do today? I discovered I had more to offer than I thought. Skills I'd forgotten about. Ideas I'd pushed aside. Energy I'd been spending on things that didn't fulfill me. Here's what I've learned about gratitude. It's not pretending everything is fine. It's recognizing what remains when things fall apart. The capacity to rebuild. The choice to move forward. The people who stayed. The parts of yourself that survived. Maybe you're going through something similar. Maybe you're going through something difficult right now. Maybe this year took something from you that you weren't ready to lose. Maybe the holidays feel different because everything feels different. Gratitude isn't about being thankful in spite of what happened. It's about being thankful for what the experience taught you, showed you, or made possible. That's earned wisdom, not shallow positivity. If you're watching this and you've lost something this year, a job, a relationship, a sense of direction, or you're facing the holidays feeling uncertain about what comes next, what's still there for you, what remains when everything else falls away, what might be waiting in that empty space you're so afraid of? The next chapter doesn't erase this one. It builds on it. The difficulty you're going through isn't wasted if it teaches you something about who you really are. I'm taking the rest of the week off for Thanksgiving. Time to be with family, to reflect on this strange and difficult and ultimately grateful year. As many of you may know, I just came out of hospital yesterday, and I would like to thank all of you that sent your wishes. It is much appreciated, and I am feeling a lot better. Thank you. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I'll see you on Sunday. Cheers.
Empower over 50 now. Stand up tall and take your bow. Feel the rhythm, feel the power. This is your triumphant hour.